Hiya guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to some more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Skarsnik 100 turn head start campaign. I've got to beat these noobs again. Last time after I beat them they fled too far for us to be able to follow up. But this time I'd say their army's even weaker. Because last time I'm pretty sure they had 5 great swords, now they've only got 3. And they're really the only unit in here that concerns me. I mean, the halberdiers could potentially give my characters a bit of a problem because my characters are all large, but my skulkers are all small. He's got no artillery. He's only got 5 range units. And, well, these are anti-large, so they're not going to do really jack shit. Handgun is going to be a problem for pretty much anybody, but just like I do with Dwarf Thunderers and Iron Drakes, just stop them firing, which this army excels at. Right. Okay. Why have they put the Vanguard zone there though again? See, they put it so you can't deploy, so you basically can't Vanguard. I don't understand.
York's not keen. Got a plan.
Right. Since it won't let us deploy behind, because Seek continually fucks up the Vanguard options. I mean, funny, but very few units can Vanguard, for the most part. Or it takes like a Legendary Lord ability for units to be able to Vanguard. There should be Vanguardable decent locations on every single map, with the exception of like settlement battles, be it a small settlement or a walled city. Those ones you should just be able to deploy closer to the wall, that's about it. But in every open field battle, there should be better Vanguard options. Because then I've got to waste time doing this, getting them into a location they should be able to Vanguard to anyway. Right. Although apparently he didn't kill anything, he did 706 gold value, which is more than what he's worth already, after one cast. Usually takes 2 spells to get him moving, I don't know why. The target is great swords, because they're his most dangerous unit for me. There we go. In fact, no. Yeah, take them. Send him in. Moving forward. Wait until they get into combat. Move her forward. It's after me shaman.
Take this, gits! Bad news, take that!
Never mind it while the shaman's up, while he's on that,
Right, save it!
you can get him. Right, okay. Need to make sure we run down certain units if we can. You know, like I said, the Empire is so much easier to beat than the dwarves. Dwarves are a pain in the ass. I think you got them all. And bear in mind that gave me a valiant defeat. I went from a valiant defeat, which would have killed my entire army in the auto-resolve, to a decisive victory. Which, other than heroic victory, which you can't get in a 1v1 scenario, that's the best victory you can get. Heroic victory is usually when you're like drastically outnumbered.
Nasty magic's ready. Who should we say?
He's already got one, okay.
Anything you say.
We've got an opal amulet.
The tribe's ready.
Grogu's got that. Yeah, what we could do is give that to his shaman, because then it gives him like an air effect thing as well, similar to that of the troll. They can both use it.
Nasty magic's ready. I'm special.
He's re-recruiting.
What?
We might lose Mount Squighorn, but it's fine, we'll take it back. A moment, I'm just glad to still have Karazakarak.
This magic is
I mean, there is half an army and an army there that probably could take me if they attacked here. But, then again, I've got the garrison. We'll be fine.
nasty magic's ready.
Right,
Now they'll
let's level you up. You haven't got a big guy in your army yet, have you? No. Okay. We'll sort that out later. Yeah, we want the under evasion chance. We do. Because we might need it. Just because the campaign's going okay now, doesn't mean a few turns from now it won't go south. get these guys buffed up.
Me, York, fix 'em.
Is it saying I'm going to lose anything to these 3 units? No. What the fuck? What the hell was all that?
Yeah. All right, I'll move. It comes. York wants me over there.
There we go. I just want to be able to recover. I don't intend on keeping these. My idea is to basically perform a loop-de-loop. How many territories has he got anyway? 15. Because here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I can take. Then I can jump down here to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. $13, $14, $15. So rest room down this side.
Skarsnik, warlord of 8 peaks.
Right, okay.
Now they'll see.
I'm going to start him taking his stuff over this side. Admittedly, at this point, I'm pretty much wiping out Karak Kadrin, but if it means I ain't got to face any more armies of Piss and Slayers, I'll take it, because I'll face Empire and, well, the Emperor and Balthazar Gel any day, because the Dwarven characters are much, much stronger, in all honesty. The Emperor and Balthazar Gel can't have Mortis engine effects like the Dwarves can, which is devastating against Skulkers. And if it just gets rid of him, then fine. Plus, I can use the territories towards getting my victory. I still get 18 settlements anyway. It just means I have to wipe out Clan Angrund, which is what's going to take a while. But I won't be as bothered about losing Skulkers once I've got this maxed out. Because then I'll be able to recruit Skulkers then at rank 7 off the bat. Then only thing that'll be a loss is the scrap. But I think, how far am I off? We'll get scrap compactor. Literally, we start it next term, whatever it is. And then we're going to easily have access to wars because we're going to get 5 more passive reputation as well. And we're going to be getting 10 scrap a turn. Oh, Scarbrand's been annihilated yet again. I'll be honest as well, I'm starting bobbing myself and I've got to play Scarbrand because I've got to do a 100 turn head start campaign as Scarbrand. So that's going to be interesting. A legendary lord and faction who thrives on being aggressive and you've got to be defensive. We'll have to see how that works. I'm not going to recruit demonic units though because, well, demons just suck. Where's he going? Is he after Skarsnik? Oh, fuck's sake, another goddamn army, really? Well, it looks like all the dwarves can't defend themselves. It looks like the Empire's doing it for them. a dwarf army back here now. I need to watch these few dwarves and see where they're all moving. So Carrot, Cadry and Clanning I need to watch. I don't really care about the rest, but I need to watch these. I hope Wood Elves don't come stick their nose in. I really hope they don't. I don't need any shit from Wood Elves. Fuck off back to your wood. Unless you're going to start attacking Clanning for me. So I need to be watching, at the moment I need to be watching 4 factions. Ah, really? It did as well, it stopped me.
The tribe's ready. Oh, yeah. Oh, get here. Yeah. This way. Never.
I'm moving him there anyway. If there's an army there that can make it there in 1 turn, only way I can attack that is if I can block that army, stop it from making it there, because I need a turn of recovery, definitely. I might just take some of this stuff up here then. The Empire's been defensive of their allies and I can't do much about it, which is bothersome, to say the least. So I've wrecked most of Ungrim's armies and he can't do shit. Their allies are filling in for them. If only allies did that for us when it was, you know, our campaigns.
Magic is real. It comes, it comes.
But they never do.
Yeah. Yeah.
They'll stop for a recover outside there, won't they?
Who should we say? Away.
Stick him in there, yeah. I'm not sure why they recruit at rank 3 though. Why do they recruit rank 3? Is it a... Recruit rank +1 for goblins, so that applies. Recruit rank +1 there. Well, there's 2 from the tech tree. I don't know what the third one is. Is it this? No, it's not that. Recruit rank +1 there. It's the troll building. Right. So between the tier 3 troll building as well, I might add. It's got to be the top one. So the tier 3 troll building and then 2 techs. That's how we get them rank 3. And then we start to get 4 ranks from...
Who should we zap? I'll get there. That works.
when we start to get 4 ranks from Karakate Peaks, that'll make us exactly rank 7. All we've got to make sure is that the province we're recruiting in has the level 3 troll building. Because I think, is that faction wide? Yeah, recruiting +4 for Goblin Knight, Goblin units or characters. Then they also start as well gaining 50 more experience a turn. So the last 2 levels will come even quicker, which is really good. Because you want them at higher rank. Because they've got really good melee attack. The melee attack is like equivalent to that of Slayers. They do get up there with the melee attack.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
You what?
I mean, theirs is 39 at rank 1 though. Obviously theirs is going to be higher at rank 8, which makes sense.
Worthy of Skarsnik.
But these are 53 melee attack. Just the only difference is their melee defense is crap. Where Slayer's melee defense, even though it shouldn't be good,
Not shame mine.
their melee defense is 33. But that's at rank 1. My Skulk's are rank 8.
What you want?
Right, so we've now got a partial army there and a partial army there. That army I'm not worried about at all because it's primarily ranged and Skulk will counter the fuck out of that.
I have no time for this.
And that army's, to be fair, much better.
This way?
Lord of War. I'm a rune lord, not some smith.
Between him... See, always the thing you've got to factor in with dwarves, always take into account their bloody garrisons. The garrisons are an average size, like, I think, 10 to 14, which is what everyone should have, really. But their units are much better quality than most others in the garrisons. Regular dwarf warriors even have got, like, 75 leadership and 90 armour. You cannot, take them for granted, because they will make you pay for it if you do.
Skarsnik. Moving. Right then, let's do it.
Because I can't leave Karakate Peaks while that's there.
Stop that.
Because it's not far off a 4 stack and it can easily recruit 4 more units. And this garrison, well, isn't ready. Not even close. Oh, bloody hell, I thought it was Imric then. It's not his Queek. Right, so he's going to attack there. He's recovered next turn. He'll be recovered next turn and back up to 20. Those can go and deal with these 2 dickheads here. He can stay exactly where he is. I want to keep Bron Peaks. It's also got a building that benefits my gobos. Faction wide. Gives me 5 more leadership. Which may not seem that much, but my Skulkers now, even at rank 4, I've got 72 leadership. And they'll have more in the battle from being in the Aura of the Lords. We'll probably have to deal with this jackass. And then I might go this way and take these instead. It doesn't matter if we hold them. Just taking them off the dwarves and slowing them down. It buys time. And it diverts some attention that direction. What I don't need is all the Dwarven armies and the Empire and Balthazar Gelt armies dogpiling towards Karazakarak area. I need some of them to go the other direction. See, now my army's moved away, he's moved off. Emperor's going up to carry as a character, though, apparently. Alright. Yeah, he's going for the city. Right, okay. It does make it difficult because the Emperor himself is quite a tough character. And I've got nothing to kill him in the garrison. That other army's now coming up here. Just wipe one army out. I've got another one to bloody deal with. The one good thing about the Empire though coming up here is, one, they take attrition in the mountains. They're not immune to like snow and mountain attrition. And two, they should be slowed in the mountain passes, where Greenskins and Dwarves aren't. He moved into ambush stance right in front of me. Okay. It's because they brought me out of an ambush stance there. I can't stay there though, that's the problem. If I stayed there, I'm going to get hit by that dwarf army and the Balthazar Gelt army that's coming up. Oh, this guy's gone down here. So he must have hopped the fence down here. The terminology, by the way, for anyone that's new, hopping the fence, I use that terminology as the underway. So he's underwayed through the mountain range. Because normal armies can't do that. They've got to go round the long way, which takes like 3, 4, 5 turns in comparison. Or they've got to go into march stance, which they might do it in probably 3 turns. But it makes them very vulnerable. So if you get caught in march stance and you lose, you're dead. Plus your entire army is very tired in battle. So if there's enemies nearby, never adopt march stance. Unless you know you can outrun them and you are running for your life from that enemy. But then you need to make sure you are using heroes to scout in the direction you are going, so you don't then run into another army that might decide to attack you. I mean, march stance doesn't affect ranged armies as much. So although you are very tired, so you're a bit easier to break, it doesn't affect your damage, but it really badly affects melee armies. Because it means you're at your weakest from the start of the battle, pretty much. Because you go from very tired to exhausted almost straight away. And once you're exhausted, your troops are fighting like crap. That's why it's also good to always take some skulkers with this. It doesn't help you if you're in march stance, but all these ones that have got perfect vigor in all battles, they don't tire. So half my army is tireless.
Anything you say.
So he didn't pop out of his stance. He's going to be up here next turn to reinforce. Unless... Right, he's blocked him good. Okay. Now we can make it there.
Yes, boss. Nasty magic's ready.
Oh, this is the shaman, isn't it? Whatever. Gaze him okay. Right. Give me that. Give me that.
Anything you say. This way.
We're going to be attacking that. Need to get rid of this fucking hero.
You need me? Me plotter's ready. Now. I'm special.
Why are they missing a guy? Actually,
This magic
where can he
is
move to?
real.
I need you to be...
Yes, on it. The tribe's ready. Move.
Because of both these armies, I will happily attack, well, that's on minus their wank, Dwarves' worst unit, with, what, two units from Balthazar Gallop, and then his garrison. Yeah, I'll happily attack that. So if they don't attack me, I'll attack them. Emperor is going in there. He's level 40, fuck me. He's got 2 heroes with him, various high ranks, 3 regiments renown, 4 regiments renown, and then some of the special units in between. Only 2 units of greatswords though, but then again, this is against a garrison. Although this garrison's actually quite good. We've got Black Hawks in here, we've got big guns. That garrison's actually pretty minted. And that's a 20 strong garrison. So that actually matches his army. So if he decides to attack it straight away, I might be able to beat him. Because I can always mob him. And you've got to kill him anyway because he's unbreakable. What's he got? 20% ward, 35 missile, 20% spell. He's got no physical, which is fine. But he's got 118 armour. But yeah, I can always mob him with Black Hawks. But he might carry the battle. That's the problem. He might. And because he's got that unbreakable tree, you have to kill the bastard.
Fine.
Right here, what I'm going to do is, just beforehand, I'll save it.
Now they'll see. That works. This way.
There we go. Because the dwarf army being right there would have had a chance to intercept me. But that's also why I'm taking this. Because they can have up to 30% chance to intercept you. You can have up to 30% chance to evade interception. So you basically counter it out and it goes back to normal. If they have it maxed out, that is. If they don't have it maxed out, then you've got a very good chance of escaping. Because whatever your normal chances, you've got that plus 30% on top. Oh, so I can switch this over. Grants 4 construction slots. Yes. Plus also the garrison on this one's fucking terrible. All night goblins. I hate that. I wonder if there's... I don't think there is. I think it's only going to be on certain cities. And that gives you more construction slots. Why would you ever take the other one? I don't think I can do it on these, can I? No, see, some are just set at certain ones. Yeah. Fuck, sucks. It sucks. If I could turn them all over, I'd get a better garrison and more construction slots, essentially. Even if it was the same construction slots but a better garrison, I'd take it. Because greenskin garrisons are literally the polar opposite of dwarves. Your garrisons are one of the weakest in the game. Skarsnik staying by that. That's one thing I am willing to try and defend. Because with the garrison plus Skarsnik, I can probably fend off, I'd say 3 armies, possibly 4. It depends if we can hold the walls and the towers and get them upgraded. At the moment it's a low tier city, so at the moment probably not. I don't mind if that dwarf takes that. It's not a problem. I'm not aiming to keep it, as I said. And I can run circles around the empire up here. Only the dwarves can kind of keep up with me. So I can just go and wreck these. They can't really do anything. The only thing they might do now is come to Fallen King Mountain. I can't defend both sides, but... Oh, is it because he's not inside it? Okay. Because the other army is here. Is it that army? Yeah, it's that one. It's the one that had like a shit ton of rangers.
What is unthinkable?
So I can potentially attack with him. But I need to get him away from the city. I can't fight him with the garrison. We either need to be equal numbers or outnumber them. Right, okay, I'm leaving this part here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub. Help grow the channel. And I'll catch you on the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.